WTTS Radio, Get Loose Radio's in the building. Do not adjust your radio, your streaming, whatever it is. We're live. Lola Marks here. January Summers is
ladies'
here.
night.
It's ladies' night tonight. Welcome to Get Loose Radio. We're going to have a good show tonight. I'm sorry Jiggy J could not be here tonight, but we're going to fill in for him. He left us. Mm-hmm. He did.
It's all good, though.
Stranded. Bamboozled us, but we're going to do this right tonight. So definitely tune in because Get Loose Radio is still going to be crazy. You dig? So how are you, January?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. How was your weekend?
It was pretty chill.
Pretty chill?
Just the way I like it.
Just the mm-hmm. Well, I had a pretty chill. I had to work over the weekend, so.
Oh, that sucks.
It was crazy, and I didn't like it. But, you know, got to get those coins, right?
Yeah, you got to pay them bills.
Yeah, of course. So our sponsor for today is, of course, Main Street Hats. It is a retail men and women hat shop designed to sell classic and traditional hats. So grab your coat, head on down to 3019 Greenmont Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, and get your hat because life is so sweet when you ease on down the sunny side of Main Street.
Yes,
so
sir.
We're going to kick it off with the entertainment, of course. Billboard Awards was this weekend. Did you watch it?
No, I don't watch that crap no more.
I don't watch the Billboard Awards. Billboard Awards is so
boring.
It is so boring. I can't stand it. But even still, they did have a good moment. They did celebrate the 20th anniversary of Titanic. So Celine Dion did her thing. She sung My Heart Will Go On.
Okay.
And, you know, she did her thing. She always has a great voice, even though she's still live in Vegas. She's been in Vegas for years.
Really?
Yeah.
She's still there?
Yeah, she's still in Vegas.
Okay. I'm
but
not
I think
mad
she's
at
about to close down on the show.
Oh, okay.
But it is what it is. But shout out to Celine Dion. She definitely did her thing for the Billboard Awards. Hello to Deidre. She's tuning in. Janae, I see you.
Hi.
Bunny, hello. And Lanice, shout out to all of that is tuning in to Get Loose Radio. Again, do not adjust. Jiggy J is not here tonight.
Right.
But we're going to do our thing anyway.
We fired him. Like he always fires me. We fired him.
We fired him.
We might let him come back next week.
Maybe. If you guys want him to come back, y'all can go ahead and hit the angry face.
Don't do that.
If you don't want him to come back, hit the like button.
Right. Like it on up. So
like it on up, because if you don't want him to come back, we can take care of this.
Right.
We're good.
We got this.
So Ariana Grande was in Manchester, in the UK,
right,
and London. Unfortunately, her concert took a turn for the worse. Multiple explosions happened. They are suspecting it is a terrorist attack. Actually, I think that they have identified a person as a terrorist that did the multiple.
And I want to know how they do that.
I don't know.
I think they make it up.
I don't know. I think they just, from what I hear, ISIS did take responsibility for the explosions.
Whoever
they
ISIS is always
exactly. They always
ISIS is not real.
Like, we did it. And it's in different languages, so I don't know how the hell they really do know about it. But unfortunately, they did lose 19 people were killed.
That's the sad part.
Due to the explosion. So prayers go out to the families.
And it was like 50 some odd people injured.
Yeah.
I guess in a stampede or whatever. It's very sad. It's a very unfortunate incident.
I mean, to my surprise, it was a big ass concert. Ariana Grande was good.
Who knew?
So they love her over there.
What song does she sing?
I have no idea, but it was jumping in there. But
apparently.
Prayers to the families over there. That was a sad issue that we were having, and I know Americans were in there and stuff like that, but we don't know about who's getting killed because they're still identifying bodies and stuff. So we definitely give our condolences over to there. So T.I. and Tiny.
Right.
Ooh. So they are in their final season of their show on VH1.
The Family Hustle.
Yeah, Family Hustle. And they are narrowing it down to the point where their Floyd Mayweather is about to become a concept.
Yeah, he in the preview for next week, he doesn't actually say Floyd, but he says you cheated with the dude that I hate. And we all know who that is. And she's still maintaining that she did not cheat. I guess the big thing from this past week's episode was the fact that he did an interview on Angie Martinez's show, and he said that marriage was a distraction. And he said that he didn't understand what he said was wrong.
Okay.
So Tiny's stance on it was, if you're saying that marriage is a distraction, I am the marriage. So are you saying that I'm a distraction? Well, as the episode goes on further, he explains that he doesn't like who they become within the institution of marriage. Personally, I think he just still want to be able to be dipping.
Oh.
And she made a comment about him never being home. Mm-hmm. And I think their ideas of marriage really don't match because she still wants to be able to go out and work and get her own money. And he wants her to be at home and take care of the kids. He's kind of old fashioned when it comes to that. And I think that's probably another issue. And it doesn't help that they live their whole relationship out on reality TV and the blogs.
Well, the last episode that I actually saw was when she was telling him that his escape might be having a review and everything like that. He didn't seem too thrilled about what
he was upset
on.
That they were going to go on tour. He said, well, where's the baby going to go? Where's the kids going to go?
She said me.
Right. And he was highly upset about that. Yeah. So it's just a whole big issue. Right. I mean, I think that they're better off probably friends. It's probably one of the relationships that they probably should never have gotten married, and they probably would have been cool. Because some people just don't work in the institution of marriage, and that could be their situation.
Well, I love them too, Janae. Janae said that she loves T.I. and Tiny together. I don't want them to break up, but I mean, some people just can't be married.
And I agree with Janae saying he was a distraction to her and escape, because a lot of stuff that they want to do, he kept stopping her, right? Because he wanted to be the breadwinner. So, I mean, but you can't really do that when you're both have a career. So, right. Who knows? But we'll see.
For her, I guess, with her having to, go back into the life with Escape and trying to. And then she was creating a football team and all of that stuff.
Yeah, she's the owner of a mixed, what do they call it? A mixed group basketball team. Right. Meaning it has females and males, and they're starting some new tournament in Atlanta. So she's the first female team owner of that. Okay. So we'll see what happens. I mean, they may get a divorce and they still may be together.
Well, right now they're just legally separated. They're living in
which honestly, there's no such thing as legally separated.
I thought it was. I thought there's
girl bad. No.
Oh, okay, all right. No, I mean, no. I'm not married. I don't know.
It only counts when you get a damn divorce.
Roz says, "Hey, we don't let them hoes." Okay,
Roz.
Like okay, and Liddy said it's basketball. So
yeah, it is basketball.
Okay, so basketball team. I mean, that's a good thing for her to work out. I mean,
she got to get her coins.
I mean, I don't understand. I mean, I get it. He wants the old values. He wants a wife and he wants a woman at home raising their kids and everything like that. But I mean, besides the kids, I mean, once the kids get older, which they are doing, what is she going to do? So I think she was looking to that to see, what she can do past raising her children.
Yeah, exactly.
So I can understand where she's coming from with that one, because once the kids are gone, she's just going to be sitting in the house empty,
waiting for him to come off
waiting for him to come home from tour, which probably would never happen because T.I. is always working, whether it's movies, concerts, promotions, anything like that. And plus he has Hustle Gang, which his artists are doing, so he's always on the road.
Yeah, he is.
So I don't know, I guess we'll see how it works out with them, but good luck to them. Soon
to be seen.
To be continued with that one, but this is the final series, so I guess we just hear.
Well, next Monday is the last episode, series finale, so we won't know what'll happen. I think the episode is just really about a big confrontation where they sit down and talk about their issues. But I don't think, as being a married person, that's a healthy thing for you to do on camera.
Okay, so Janae is saying, Tiny, get that money. Are we living in the damn 50s? Okay, so is it, in today's society, is it wrong for a man to want to have old values? When I say old values, it means a wife at home raising her children and all of that.
No, I feel like...
Can you expect that from women of today?
I mean, I think there are women that would prefer to do that, and there are women that want to go to work. Mm-hmm. So I guess it depends on what works for your relationship. I mean, there's no clear-cut plan or model for marriage. You have to do what works for you and the person that you're in a relationship with.
Would you be okay with your man being the sole breadwinner in the house?
Yeah, but I would get bored. I would have to have some type of side hustle.
I mean, shopping can only go but so
right. Exactly.
Shopping can only go but so
And he's not going to let me shop because he's going to be like, stop spending all the damn money.
Give me my card.
Right. Exactly.
Like, give it back. But, people saying, Lenise says it depends on her, which is correct. Some women can do it, some women cannot. So it all depends on the personality and the right person if you're marrying them. So I guess it depends on how you feel about that situation.
And yes, Roz, he did have a clothing line. I think it's a cool wear or something like that. Ain't nobody wearing it though. Moving along.
Ain't nobody wearing it. So graduation has commenced. We have graduations all over the place. Morgan State had their graduation over the past weekend. Congratulations to the Morgan State Bears. Joe Biden did the commencement speech and got an honorary doctorate
Oh, that's nice.
in public service. So congratulations to Mr. Joe Biden. Notre Dame, the Irish, they had their graduation. Mike Pence spoke at their...
Did they boo him?
And they immediately walked the hell out.
Yeah.
Congratulations to the Irish.
Yes.
Kudos to them.
Yes.
We are happy for you.
I would have walked out too.
Coppin State Eagles, they graduated May 20 of 2017. Go Eagles, my alum. Congratulations to the Eagles. And Bowie State Bulldogs, they had their commencement recently. I think it was
today.
I think it was today.
Yeah.
So I actually watched the entire 3 hours of the commencement.
I don't know how you did it.
I shedded so many tears, and that's not common for me with Bowie State. But unfortunately, Bowie State had to posthumously confer a degree for Second Lieutenant Richard Collins III,
right,
who was unfortunately taken so soon from us.
Yeah, that's just a sad story.
Yeah, it is. FBI is still working and investigating. They are seeing if it was a hate crime because he was unfortunately stabbed by a Caucasian person who was a part of a white supremacist group. So details are still coming out, but overall, rest in peace to Richard Collins III, Bowie State Bulldogs. So sad that it had to end that way. But Bowie State had a great graduation.
That's good.
I'm glad for them.
They got those degrees and them student loans to go with them.
Definitely. Yeah, Deidre, I did watch it, and she's saying that the beginning of the commencement was rough. It definitely was, because, I mean, it was kind of melancholy. It really was.
Yeah, it's sad.
And it was just like, people felt it in the air, and then, they draped his hood and his gown over his
I saw that part.
And then they had his family come up and collect his hood, when they conferred his degree. It was just very solemn.
Right, because it's like this young man lost his life behind something so stupid and heinous. That, I mean, he had his whole life ahead of him. And that's really what's hard about when people die at such a young age. Because you think about the what ifs that you could have been, and your life is just snuffed out. So it's just a terrible situation all the way around. And I just hope that his family is able to deal with it and they get some type of justice. And if this guy, I mean, I think he should be charged with a hate crime, because that's a harsher sentence than just murder.
It really is. I mean, it's just something that I think affected every graduate, whether they knew him or not. It just affects you because, this is supposed to be a momentous day.
Right, a joyous occasion.
A joyous occasion because he just became a second lieutenant, a commissioned officer. He's supposed to graduate with business administration degree.
And he was going which branch of the military?
I believe Army.
Okay.
I believe it was Army. So, it was all happening for him. And then, you're coming home from a party.
Right, just standing at the bus stop, minding your business.
Somebody just wants to just act up.
Well, they claim it might have been fueled by drugs and alcohol. Either way, he needs to go underneath the jail.
Either way, some justice needs to be coming out of this one. So we'll keep looking to see what comes out of this. I wouldn't be surprised if nothing comes out of this with this system.
That's true.
Rest in peace to him, because this was very, very sad. All right, so that is entertainment news, because graduations are completely awesome. But we have a help a brother out kind of deal going on in here. I'm going to turn it over to January Summers. Help them out, January.
All right. So if you are in the DMV area and you're interested in buying a home, I have some information for you. So make sure you get a pen and pad and don't say I ain't never told you nothing. Okay. So there's an excellent program from a nonprofit corporation called NACA, N-A-C-A. And what NACA does is helps people that have challenged credit or not challenged credit with purchasing homes that they can actually afford. And it's no down payment and no closing costs. Now, don't get it twisted. You got to bring some money to the table. It's not free. The process is a 10-step process. So don't go there thinking you're going to get a house the next day, because you will get clowned. Okay. You do have to do some things for them. You have to go to a home buyer's workshop. And it's really for people that have never owned a home, to tell you about how mortgages work, what the process of buying a home. So if anyone's interested in looking into NACA, if you go to their website, it's www.naca.com. And they give you all the information. You can sign up for your homeowners association, your homeowners buyers workshop, because that's the first step. Once you go to the workshop, they'll give you all the information on how you proceed through the program. It is not a scam, because I'm currently, my husband and I are going through the process. I have family members that are going through the process, and I also have a friend that actually bought a home through them. So it is real. She got a real house.
Wow.
It's not a trailer. So
not a mobile home.
Right.
Not a modular.
It's not a setup. So trust me.
Okay.
Go to www.naca.com and you won't be sorry.
All right. So I see people that are saying that Bunny is saying that she's in the program right now. Good. Congratulations.
Bunny, did you get your house yet?
If she's still in the program, I think she's working.
Okay. Good job, Bunny.
Janae's saying that it's a great program. So people are actually commenting on the program. So go ahead if you're interested in being a homeowner or a first-time home buyer. Definitely.
Right. Either way, as long as you don't own a home at the time you're going through the program, whether if you owned a home before, you could have a foreclosure, bankruptcy, whatever. It's not based on your credit score, and you get the cheapest rate that's going for the interest rate. So, like, say for instance, I think the interest rate is like 3.5% or 3.45 or something like that. Traditionally, with a mortgage, you have to meet that credit criteria, which is probably over a 700 credit score. With this program, you don't. So you'll get a house that you can actually afford.
Well, that is definitely good. So what's the website again?
www.naca.com.
Did y'all get it?
Hope so. www.nac.com. I don't know the phone number. Just go to the website.
Well, definitely check that out. So that is help brother out. We're here. We're here to help everybody. Uplift the community, get y'all out there, get y'all homeowners because it looks good.
Yeah, it'll help your credit too when you get a house.
It looks good to own something, not just a car.
Oh, Bunny says she's actually going through underwriting, so Bunny is probably close to the end of the program.
Roz says NACA stands for not all can afford.
Roz, shut the hell up. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for that, but
it does not stand for that. Don't listen to Roz. She's just being a jerk.
All right, so that is helping you out for that, and that's your tip for tonight. We're going to take about a short break, and we're going to come back. Get Loose Radio. Stay tuned.
Peace.
I'm still rolling that Roz said it was
I don't like her. I don't like her this evening.
WTTS Radio, Get Loose Radio is here. Lola, January, you dig? We in the building. Jiggy J is
ladies'
not
night.
Here. It's ladies' night. We taking over this
right.
bitch. But anyway,
all right.
So if you're just turning in, January just gave helpful hints about NACA, which is a homeowners program.
Yeah, home buyers assistance program, I guess you would call
assistance program. If you're looking on the feed, Bunny just dropped the information for the DMV area, which
that's
is the
DC
office.
They have an office in DC and they have an office in Baltimore. So depending on where you live in the DMV area, you would go to the appropriate office.
Definitely. Thank you for everybody that's tuning in right now. Just seeing Dixon. That's my girl, Crossland Zone. I love her. That's my homegirl.
Okay.
And Diamond, she is actually WTTS Radio family. She just tuned in. Definitely checking it out. So thank you for tuning in. All right. You know what time it is.
Time to tell the truth.
Time to tell the truth. Tell the Truth Tuesday, January. Kick it off.
Well, today we're going to talk about something real serious.
Oh, Lord.
We're going to talk about man law violations when it comes to dating a woman.
Oh my God.
These might not apply if you're not dating a woman.
Right. Same sex, we're not talking about you right now.
This is man law violations if you're dating a woman.
Okay.
Okay, so number one is wearing feminine ass clothes, i.e. the male romper that has hit the internet.
It's not even just the male romper. It's like y'all wearing all of our clothes now. Like, what if we go on a blind date and you show up with the same outfit I'm wearing? What the heck am I supposed to do? Right. That's just, I can't with that. Like,
Like you shouldn't have on a blouse.
Skinny jeans.
And a blouse. No, your ass is fired. Because Prince was the only one that could be sexy in a blouse. The rest of y'all are fired.
He's the only one that can wear a romper and actually still get
right. I don't want to see no grown ass man with no damn romper. See, the problem with the romper is your ass got to get butt naked when you go to the bathroom. I don't think that's gonna go over too well in the men's bathroom.
It's just this feminine side. I get it. Metrosexuality.
Right. It's a thin line.
It's a thin line between
y'all done jumped across the damn line
and femininity. Like y'all are just Yeah, I mean, metrosexuality, you take care of yourself, you look clean, you look reserved,
right.
you look regal.
Well put together.
Not wearing my clothes. Not wearing the drop neck shirt with the tie on the... No, stop it. Yes. Stop it. Not wearing my Ugg boots. No.
Another man law violation. Since it's summer, we're going to talk about this. I don't want to see no damn man with thong sandals on. If you put on a pair of damn shoes and it goes in between your toes, it's a damn problem.
And the fact that y'all don't even put lotion on your feet is just serious to me. Like, how did you like lotion everything from the
except your crusty ass feet?
Except your feet. In between your toes. Lotion everywhere. Vaseline if lotion does not work. Somebody had the nerve to tell me that Baltimore's water is too hard for them. And
that's a damn lie.
That is a damn lie. Y'all better get castor oil, canola oil, vegetable
coconut
oil,
mix it all together.
I don't care. Melt it down.
And mix it together. Exactly. Make your own salve. Like, it's not a cream, it's a salve.
Put it on a red, here. You gotta scoop it like that.
Yes. No ashy summer. No. That's what we going for. No ashy summer.
I don't care if your feet look greasy and shiny. Please put lotion on your toes, on your feet.
Oh Lord,
everything.
Jornay says she saw men in LA with thong bottoms. That's another man law violation. If we're going to the beach, you better have on some trunks, bruh. If you have on that European situation that they rock up, no.
Thank you, Fresh. Fresh says he lotions up.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We appreciate you.
We're good. We appreciate your hospitality.
Another man law violation. Your shoes should not be the same color as your outfit. For instance, if you have on a red suit, you damn well better not have on no red ass shoes. That's a Detroit thing. They shoes gotta match the whole outfit. Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. Now, I understand you might have your sneakers and your sneakers might coordinate with the shirt. Yeah, that's cool. But if you got on some red shoes looking like the damn devil.
Like Steve Harvey used to do back in the day.
Yes. Like anything, man law violation, any outfit from Harold Pinter's Men of Fashion. That's a man law violation.
So too matchy gets on your nerves.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
Be too matchy with it. That's not good. Deidre said old Steve Harvey looking ass.
Yes.
Yeah, like that Chi-Town two-stepping type deal.
Yes. R. Kelly. 2000. No.
We're done with that.
Another thing. I don't want to see no dude's Instagram with 500 selfies of themselves.
Oh,
bruh, get a job.
Goodness.
There's a 2 selfie maximum, I mean. If you can't get the picture right in 2 takes, sit your ass down.
Like, we get it. Okay, women, we know. We take about 15, 20 pictures just to get one picture up on Instagram. You should not be matching us.
and don't do this face.
I know. Duck lips.
Because if you do that face, I'm punching you in your damn throat.
And then you got a selfie stick.
Oh, the selfie stick is most definitely a man law violation. Should no grown-ass man be walking around with a stick with his cell phone attached to it. Stop it.
Like, I can't believe y'all are actually with the selfie sticks out there, like,
I mean, I got into the fad for like 2 minutes, but that goddamn stick got on my nerves. That thing is in the bottom of my closet somewhere.
I never had a selfie stick, so I don't know.
That's done. Yeah. The last one is taco meat. And that goes along with your damn blouse. You should not have no blouse on, open up to here with taco meat and 3 gold chains. You are not Tony Santana. Stop. Because if I see you wearing that, I'm calling you out.
I mean, like, okay, doesn't the chains pull at your hair?
I would think.
Can't you feel it like that?
Especially if you got that kooka bug taco meat. I mean, if it's a little straight, it might catch in a little bit. But if you got that,
I mean, it just yanks
African bombata taco meat, yeah.
Like if your hair looked like my fro.
Oh, Brandon said that goes for women. Yes, I agree, Brandon. That does go for women. Ladies, if you got a hairy chest, button that shit up. Stop it.
Yeah, women. I'm sorry, you can't be having the drop shirt. And you have hair right
there. And your titties can't look like this either.
That patch that comes through. Like,
and if your titties look like this, you better not have no drop low shirt. Ladies, stop it.
The flats. That's like, no.
No. Take them jokers up.
We can't do that.
Well, that's all for the man law violations.
Man law violations. January has told you the truth today. Take heed.
Right, because if I catch you in these streets with that, I'm clowning you. Yeah. I'm going to put you all on the internet.
Yeah, Latasha is saying that she hates body hair.
A little bit.
I mean, in certain areas. I mean, if it's on your legs, that's
I
fine.
think a man should have some hair on his leg. Like, I'm going to be suspect if you shave your legs, unless you're a model.
Yeah, or a stripper.
Damn, do strippers have leg hair?
Strippers wax. Strippers wax it all off. Like, rip.
Okay, I never paid attention to see if they had leg hair. No, but I know they don't usually have hair on their chest and stuff, but I didn't check out the leg hair. I'm pretty sure
your eyes didn't make it that far low. But no,
I actually didn't.
But yes, I mean, strippers, they wax it off, all off, you know, because some of them had that taco meat problem.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I can understand that. But then, because they can't have the taco meat, then they got to grease themselves up. It's not going to work.
That hair is going to look like
so I guess if your profession calls for you to wax, then it's okay.
Yeah, it's just
strippers only.
So yeah, everybody is saying shave that hair. Darnell says y'all need to shave that upper lip hair too.
Darnell, shut the hell up. Ain't nobody come to see you at the Piggly Wiggly.
Facial hair should be waxed. Period.
For women?
For women.
Yes.
Facial hair should be waxed for women.
Now I gotta
the best way that it will not grow back, or
well, I'm scared. I'm scared to do my little because it's gonna grow back. I'm gonna have a full beard by Sunday. I'm not about to do it. Y'all just gonna have to bear with me. I don't care.
I mean, I know from because I get it waxed, but it's like if it grows back thinner and thinner and thinner.
I don't believe that story because no,
mine does.
I will have a full beard. We're not doing that. No.
So they are still talking to shave the hair. Everybody is agreeing with that. Everybody should shave their hair. Period.
Does that go for women too? Other parts?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I believe in waxing or shaving.
Yeah.
That
I'm down with the team wax.
Yeah. Team wax, team sugar wax. Anytime wax you can
just wax. Yeah,
just wax. I'm not down with the wolf.
Yeah, the wolf pack. No,
the wolf pack. No, I'm not down with the wolf look because it can get in the way.
It's about to be summertime. It's gonna be funky.
Yeah, and you're wearing a baby suit with all that coming out.
Oh Lord, look like you got buckwheat in the headlock.
Oh Jesus, that's not gonna look too good on it.
Nah, not at all.
So I mean, definitely take heed to shaving your hair and shaving
the underarm too, ladies.
Yes, we are not in Europe.
No.
French
women,
that
gonna your underarms stink when you got hair underneath.
French women, we know y'all like to, leave it all natural and do that, but we are in America.
It's all funky.
Take it off.
It's all funky.
Take it off. If it's on your legs, take it off. They got too many razors, soft razors, intuitions, Nair, cool gel, in shower, out of shower, all types. I'm just,
you know all of them.
I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all got options to take the hair off.
Deidre, to answer your question, it's a whole lot of women walking around with unshaved pits.
A lot of women walk around with
mustaches, full beards.
I mean, I get it. In the wintertime, sometimes women can get a little
because you're not showing it.
We ain't showing arms, we ain't showing legs.
But it's summertime.
But however, it is May. Memorial Day is approaching.
Yes.
Swimming pools are opening
on Monday.
King's Dominion is opening, and everywhere else. If you are going to be wearing shorts, if you want to be wearing tank tops, I would prefer that you take the hair off because that is unappealing.
Yes.
That is unappealing.
Exactly.
So definitely, dang, we got to talk about women, but we was on man law violations.
It just turned into something else.
But I mean, hair is a sensitive subject. I mean.
Yeah, it kind of is. It kind of is. Now, if you have a hormonal imbalance, and you grow a full beard, I mean, I kind of feel sorry for you.
I mean, a lot of women have, that's where the hair on their chest comes.
It does. Too much testosterone.
You get a full beard or you have a mustache. Some women at some point in life, they just say, forget it. I'm not shaving.
They tired of having,
I'm tired.
Yeah.
I'm tired. Like that woman, I saw her on Facebook somewhere. She has a full beard.
Yeah, that's too much. So you done went too damn far.
Beard. And she's accepting of it. Like she wears makeup and everything, but the beard.
I guess she figured she got tired of shaving because you get the razor bump.
After a while, I mean, you 5 o'clock shadow comes along. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, me and Roz know a chick that got a full beard. That
Really?
she literally shaves.
Wow.
Yeah, and we went on a trip and she woke us up with the clippers shaving her beard. I never forget that. Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah. Janae says some women facial hair is hormonal. We just
Yeah.
But I mean, she has it accepted. I mean, it's a part of life. And yeah, they can give you all the creams and lasers all over the world, but I mean,
if you don't have the money, because I guess the main thing is the laser. But if you don't let that laser removal stuff is expensive because you got to go for so many treatments, so it's not a cheap.
I mean, because everybody thinking that laser removal is in one shot. No, it takes about, depending on the size of the area that you're lasering,
it's a lot.
It's like 3 to 5 to 7 treatments,
and it costs a lot of money. It's not cheap.
Groupon has. They do. Groupon has coupons.
Go to Groupon, get your beard right.
I'm telling you, get your 3 treatments covered for whatever area you want for about $199.
Well, Deidre said it doesn't always work on black skin. I think they've improved that though. I think they have lasers for people with melanin now.
Janae says laser removal is like a down payment on a home.
You're right.
Like a down payment on a Ford
Focus. But I ain't gonna lie. If I had a full beard, I'm gonna be doing a down payment because I can't be walking around with a full beard. I'm sorry.
I mean, hey, in certain cases, you have to just put it out there. Just get it done.
I mean, but if your man like your full beard, shit, they walking around with blouses on. So
some men are into that. Some men are into like full beard. So Fresh says you can't get tired of cutting that damn hair off the lip if you're trying to keep a man. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
some men like mustaches.
That is true.
Not all men. But I know a few that like the mustache. Trust me. I know my aunt, rest her heart. I love her to death. She had a mustache.
She did.
Yes.
Was it like a full mustache?
It was a full mustache. Like, I mean, my beautiful aunt, she was rocking the mustache, but she ain't playing. And she pulled many men. So
well, you know they did. You know what they say about the ladies with the mustache, right?
I mean, hey, it is what it is. I'm just saying, she pulled many men. She got kids to prove it. So I'm just saying.
We can't be mad at her then.
My aunt, she was doing her thing. So I can't be mad at her about that. So, I mean, some people are not into it, and that's fine. Some are. But, if you want to keep a man, shave your hair. Shave your hair. So, okay. I got a game to play.
I'm always afraid of the games.
Since it is ladies' night, we're going to kick it off with Smash, Marry, or Kill.
Oh, Jesus.
So here it is. We're gonna do a TV's Dad rendition.
I hope Bill ain't in this.
Who? Bill?
Bill Cosby.
Oh no, we ain't
okay,
Bill
good.
In there. No, I ain't sleepy. No.
Right. He'll catch you slipping. He'll catch you slipping.
But we're gonna do a TV edition of Smash, Marry, or Kill, and y'all can go into it too. So here are the 3 options: James from Good Times.
Okay.
Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay.
Or Carl Winslow from Family Matters. Who would you smash, marry, or kill?
Okay, well, I'm going to smash James.
Would you smash James?
Because he probably...
James look like he,
Right, he look like he can put it down
he
because...
kind of project-ish.
Yeah, he a project dude. He probably know what he doing.
He know how to throw it around a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why Florida stayed with him for so long.
Damn! That's why she was mad when he died.
Yeah, because she was...
Okay, so then I'm going to marry Uncle Phil because Uncle Phil was rich.
He was a lawyer. And then he became a judge, so he got
money. He was paid, and I wouldn't mind living in Beverly Hills, I'm saying.
Deidre says, stay single. Nope, you have to pick.
No, we cannot choose some others. These are the only 3.
These are the only. This is TV Dad edition. You have to pick.
And Carl Winslow, I'm killing his fat ass. He eat too many damn donuts.
But Uncle Phil was, heavy set.
Yeah, but Uncle Phil got a wallet to go with his heavy setness.
I mean, hey, Carl Winslow had some money. He had a house. He was a
regular. Yeah, but he was just a regular police officer dude. And the state of the police in the black community, I don't want to be married to his ass.
See, Lanice Baker, she said, I'd marry James, smash Uncle Phil, and she's killing Carl Winslow. Yeah, so y'all have no love for Carl Winslow.
No, he dead. He dead.
I like Carl Winslow. He was cool. You
gonna sleep with him now?
No, I'm not.
All right, then.
I'm just saying.
You gonna marry him?
No, I ain't.
All right, then.
We
all on the same page.
I mean, hey, Carl Winslow, he was cool. He knew how to dance. He got down with,
Not really.
I don't know. He had something to keep Harriet around, so maybe we're missing
It was a
something.
TV show. She ain't had no other choice.
Leave behind the glass.
I
He's in our
hate him.
ear, and he's
Saying dumb stuff at all as
he
always.
is off the chain. Janae says she'd marry Uncle Phil, smash James. She's killing Carl. Latasha says she's killing James. Uncle Phil, she's gonna marry, and she would smash Carl. He can just lay there.
Ew.
And Deidre said she'd marry Uncle Phil, smash James, and kill Carl Winslow.
Yeah, I agree. So what's your choices?
Mine?
Yeah.
I'm feeling the way you were going, because Uncle Phil had the money,
Right.
so
you gotta marry the money.
I'm gonna marry the money, but every now and then I need somebody to throw that 9-iron around. So I'm gonna smash James.
I'm telling you,
I'm gonna take
projects.
and yeah,
You know them dudes in the projects knew how to put it down.
I mean, hey, but I ain't going over his house. He
got roaches.
He got to come on my house.
He got roaches. If you
I
live in the projects, he got roaches.
No, I don't need to see marshmallows leaving out of the house. No, you're coming over my house. We'll do the thing.
Right.
You catch your Uber home.
Right.
And then, of course, rest in peace, Carl Winslow.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Donnell said, damn gold diggers. Phil better get a prenup. Y'all are wrong.
Yeah, but we can do a prenup as long as I get my cash in the prenup. That's what a prenup is for.
I better get a Janet Jackson prenup.
Something.
You get a child out of the deal, I get $500 million. We work out just fine.
Oh, what we trying to say about the projects is dudes in the projects knew how to put it down. That's all we're saying.
Yeah, I mean, we're not saying y'all, are we wrong? Wait a minute. Are you even from the projects?
Right. Gotta be fresh. Are you from the projects?
I mean, it is what it is. Don't be talking about you from the projects and you was from the suburbs, We're not hating on dudes from the projects. We're just saying
we are congratulating dudes from the projects.
Just like y'all say hood girls got the best.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
after you put her 7 kids to bed.
Yeah, exactly. Takes time.
Right.
And then, catch your Uber home. There it is. We're not hating on them. We're just saying they have the best.
That's all I'm saying. Oh, Gotta Be Fresh said he from the projects.
Nobody think about
what projects you from? What set you representing?
What set you claiming? Like, it is what it is. Latasha said James looked like if you give him some ass that he will stalk and kill you. Ooh.
Oh. Ooh. And Bunny said she would marry Uncle Phil, smash James, and kill Carl. So the consensus is Carl's ass is dead.
Fresh said he from Simple City, Kentucky courts. That's DC.
What the?
DC.
Oh, DC. I'm like, did he make that
That's
up?
DC.
Is that what it's called, Simple City?
Yeah.
What a horrible place to name the project.
I mean, hey, there's Simple City, Trinidad,
I know about Trinidad, but Simple City. What are you saying about the people in the project? See, I'm thinking deep.
They simple.
Right. So why you gonna call the people simple and then put them in a house where they gotta be simple?
That's the name that they claim. It is. What about Merv?
Uncle Mervin is in the house.
Oh,
he on the comments.
Goodness. No, he wants to put Uncle Mervin in the smash. Marry or kill. Okay, so we gonna switch it up.
Okay.
Smash, marry, kill. Uncle Phil, James from Good Times, or Uncle Mervin.
I'm killing Uncle Mervin.
I don't know.
Because he talked too damn much.
I don't know.
And half the time I don't know what the hell he's saying, so he just gotta die.
I don't know if Uncle Mervin got that seasoning with him.
I forgot about the rub.
I don't know if he got that rub with him.
Yeah, I forgot about the rub.
We might have to think about some stuff. I think James gonna have to get killed. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying. Merv got that seasoning. We gonna have to work a few things out. But, he might swindle me and rob me of my wallet, but
yeah, because he's a little tricky. he's a little tricky.
He's tricky with it, but it's okay. It's okay. But thank you for playing Smash, Marry, or Kill TV edition. We love it. Take a quick break. We're gonna be right back with our last segment. And you don't want to miss it.
Yeah, you don't want to miss this.
We don't want to miss this.
I'm sure it's going to be a lot of comments.
Because y'all going to sound off on it. So Get Loose Radio, we'll be right back. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
In the workplace or even walking down the street or anything like that, have you ever been told that you have a resting bitch face?
Yeah. Every day.
Every day?
Like, why don't you smile? Because I don't feel like it.
Like, did they just walk up to you like, why are you so angry today? Why don't you smile?
This is usually what I get. Why don't you just smile? Because I don't feel like it. Why you look so mean? Because I am.
Well, we want to talk about being mean. We have been labeled as angry Black women. Is it true or not?
I think there is some truth to it.
I think it's some truth to it.
And I also think some parts of it are misunderstood.
Mm-hmm. I think if people understood the background of the angry Black woman,
right,
maybe they'll get a hint of why we look like that or why we have the resting bitch face. So to help out the brothers and women that are watching that they just oblivious to this whole thing.
Right.
We're going to try to help you out and try to make you understand what really is behind the angry Black woman. So to kick it off, we've already talked about the resting bitch face.
Right.
I tend to have the resting bitch face. I just don't realize that I have it sometimes.
I think we all have it. We just don't realize it.
I think I'm just walking around, and then when somebody says, "Why are you not smiling today? Why you look so mad?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Well, right. Who the hell wants to walk around smiling all day? I'm smiling.
I
Look
can't
at me.
walk.
I'm smiling.
Right, like,
that's stupid.
Like Kevin Hart says, "Who's home? You are." Oh yeah. Like I can't walk around with a smile on my face the entire time, and I'm not gonna smile in a situation where I don't want to smile.
Right, I hate that.
Smile. If I'm, it's the same way. I'm not gonna laugh if it's not funny. I'm not gonna smile. So I mean, you might call it the resting bitch face. I just call it
regular,
a regular face.
That's what I say. It's just regular. Look. This is my face. Mm-hmm. This is what you get.
Right.
Period.
Lenny says my face gives away my feelings too quick. No poker face here. Janae says, I know I do it at times.
Well, Lanice, you better work on your New York face. You from Harlem. You know the face. You got to get your face right.
I know Janae does it at times because I walk in Sephora and I be like, damn, she mad.
She be sick of them damn customers, though.
I be like, she's not mad. She's just not ready to play with you right now.
I be thinking hard.
Like,
nah, it's the customers.
She be thinking hard about not smacking the customer.
Right, pretty much. Pretty much.
I get it. But I mean, you call it resting bitch, we call it regular because
I just say it's regular. It doesn't have anything to do with being an angry Black woman. Mm-hmm. I just don't want to talk to you.
Right.
So I'm going to make my face let you know that I don't want to talk to you.
I'm going to just look at you until you walk away. Like, oh, you seem to be upset right now. No,
I just want you to get the hell out of my face.
I just wanted to leave. Stop
simple.
talking. People talk too much sometimes. But anyway, so one of the main things that people don't realize is that an angry Black woman can be dealing with a lot of issues internally, and they don't really want to talk to you about it because we just don't open up that much to a lot of people. So can baggage from either relationships or depression and everything like that, can that take a toll on why we are perceived as angry Black women?
Yeah, of course. I think the main issue I see is that within the Black community, we don't want to go to therapy. That's number one. And you can go through things in your life that could be traumatic, or you may not think it's traumatic, but it's affecting you emotionally somewhere. But we're so quick to be like, go pray, go to church, go get counsel from the pastor. No, you need to go to a licensed professional, talk about whatever the issues are, and figure out why you do certain things in certain situations. A lot of our behavior is repeat behavior. Right. So I think that's the main thing. If we went to therapy and talked about why James cheated on us and had a baby with the chick that lives next door, and we're mad, instead of taking that into the next relationship, because I feel like sometimes Black men, they get the brunt of the angry Black woman, because even though we may not be realizing it, we're constantly making them pay for what the first man did. Right. And that's the main thing. You need to go to therapy.
I think that's the main thing. I think women are definitely susceptible to having all men pay for what one man did.
But we don't realize we're doing it. That's the thing. You have to be self-aware. You have to understand where these issues coming from.
Sometimes people can't realize that. And stop talking to your friends.
Oh, them hoes don't know nothing.
Your friends are not going to help you because they're just as angry as you. Right. I understand that they've had that experience and everything like that, but they are seeing it from a one-sided point of view. You need somebody to see it from a third party. You need to see somebody outside of the box. I always say think outside the box. And that means talking to somebody that does not know you, does not know your situation, that can actually help you. you talking to your friends is not going to help you sometimes. Yeah, you can vent to them and they can sit there, oh, he ain't shit. Oh, you need to leave his ass, blah, blah, blah. But they're not getting to the root of the problem.
Right.
Because it might not just be your man that is the actual problem.
Right.
It might go back to the fact that you are a fatherless child. It can go back to the fact that you have been abused. It can go back to the fact that you're dealing with depression, anxiety. It can deal with multiple things. A
lot of things.
And your friends are not going to see that because they could be dealing with it with themselves, or they just see it from one side that he ain't shit and you just need to get rid of him.
Right.
It's not just that. You know, it's not always the black man that's giving you problems. It's you.
Yeah. I think that's the main thing, realizing that you play a part in every situation that you've been through. You can't put all the blame on the one person because that person brought their baggage in. Mm-hmm. You brought your baggage in. You try to put your baggage together. And sometimes it just don't work.
But the thing about it is that, and I'm going to say it because I'm a black woman as well, we think that we're above reproach. And that is...
We're very defensive.
We're very defensive, and we can get to a point where we don't want to hear nothing from nobody.
Yeah.
And I can say that because I've experienced that too. Sometimes criticism can hurt your feelings.
Right.
You can't accept it. And when you hear it from somebody that is not your friend and is a male species, it can hurt a little bit more because men tend to not sugarcoat shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you have a friend that's blunt with it, but that's your homegirl, so you like, yeah, maybe she's right. But when a dude says it to you, you think that he's trying to belittle you or he's trying to reject you when he's trying to nurture you and he's trying to help you and lift you up.
Right.
And that can definitely have an effect on your relationship and how you approach different relationships with other men. So I definitely experienced that myself.
And I think another issue as Black women, sometimes we go from relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship.
And not breaking.
Now, I watch Iyanla fix my life. So in my spare time, I think I'm a therapist. But she talks about that. She talks about you bringing your mess to relationship after relationship. It's like, okay, you're, even if it's a short-term relationship, at some point you have to stop, take a break, take a breath, and reevaluate yourself. I think a lot of people don't reevaluate themselves.
Definitely.
You have to be very self-aware and evaluate yourself and say, well, I know I'm not perfect. I know I got some messed up ways.
Right.
But how am I going to do better? Because if you still keep getting into the same type of relationship and it ends the same type of way, the common denominator is you.
Right. And in actuality, relationships and baggage is just a part of the problem.
Right.
Attitudes are a major problem for us. Major problems. And I'm not just talking about the resting bitch face. That's a regular face.
You're talking about attitudes in a relationship.
I'm talking about attitudes, period, where you just want to pop off, you get angry, you want to do this, that, and the third, and you don't have that calm characteristic in you.
Well, I think that goes to coping skills. I don't think you have the right coping skills to deal with certain issues. And I blame reality TV. That's the reason why these young girls are out here fighting in the street like dudes, because they see it on reality TV. Oh, you talked behind my back. You said this. Next thing you know, they popping off, they're fighting. Okay, when you get to a certain age, your old ass cannot be popping off on everybody because you will mess around and lose that tooth that's right here on the side. You will get punched in your mouth.
You be walking around looking like Duchess.
Right. So the point is, you can't go into every situation with anger and violence. You have to learn how, old folks say, you can't fight every battle.
Not even
you got to choose your battles. What they say, wisely.
But you're not even going into it with a violent aura. Is the fact that if you take your walls down a little bit and stop trying to be on defense every time somebody approaches you with something, you have to open up your mind and you have to be able to elevate how you think about certain things and give yourself time to adjust and adapt to an environment. Maybe you wouldn't be getting into certain things.
Yeah.
Because if a woman gets into a fight everywhere she goes, something's got to pop off. Or she's calling her friend, let me tell you what this bitch did to me today. Blase, blase, blah. Every day you talk to her, she got a story about why she want to pop off or fight on somebody or whatever that. We can't be friends because you do not have, as you say, coping skills to adapt to any environment. Like, I can't take you anywhere.
Right.
That's when men be like, I can't take you anywhere.
You about to pop up.
I can't take you anywhere.
And
like,
my thing is, I can't be your friend because, trust and believe, if we go to the club and you decide to pop off, bitch, you fight by yourself.
Right. So people are signing off right now. Latasha says, therapy is a great way to talk to someone who doesn't know you. She can give you advice and come up with a treatment plan that works specifically for you. Therapy works, y'all.
It does.
I know as a Black community, we do not want to accept the fact that therapy or psychotherapy.
That's white people stuff.
Exists.
Well, I subscribe to the white people stuff because I go to therapy because I'm not going to run around here being crazy.
But I want y'all to hear me, and I say this from a psychological background myself. Do not just take medication and think that it's going to go away. You need to talk. You need to deal with your problems. Taking medicine is only going to put it on the cover.
Right, it's just a Band-Aid.
It's just a Band-Aid. And once you rip it off, you're going to have another problem.
Your ass is still crazy.
Behind another problem. And you're just going to pick at it like a scab. You have to talk about your problem so that it can be neurosporin. Okay? Get in there with a therapist and be neurosporin. Put it on and watch it heal. Stop just taking medication. I get it. Zoloft makes you feel great. I get it. Ativan makes you feel wonderful.
But after it wears off.
Exactly. But after it wears off, you're still going to be in a funk. Talk about it.
And I think the other issue to that point is, as women raising other women or sons, we need to address our issues because generational curses are real. Whatever our children see us do, whether it be in relationships, in business, or just, out in the world, they mimic that. So if you constantly see your mother fighting in the street, you're going to know that she's going to have a daughter that's going to do the same exact thing. If your mother ran around with a whole bunch of men and you didn't know who your daddy was, 9 times out of 10, you're going to do the same thing. So I think as mothers, we have to heal ourselves so that we can be better for our children and we can provide a better example for our children. Because honestly, the children are the future.
The children
sounded cliche.
The children are raising children.
That's
what
another
our problem
issue.
is. Children are raising children. Now, I don't have children, so I'm not going to tell anybody how to raise their kids and everything.
I got kids.
She got kids. But at the same time, I look and I see teenagers raising teenagers.
It's so sad.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you haven't had a child. You haven't had a time to embrace your childhood and to actually transfer into adulthood. So how in the world are you going to try to teach a child how to go into adulthood themselves? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
It's hard.
You're still experiencing it. You're still going through it.
It's hard. I mean, I had a child at 20 years old and I was a young mother trying to figure it out, but I had role models from women who showed me the better way to go. Like if you want to provide a better situation for your children, you go to college, you get a degree, so you can provide. So you don't have to be the welfare mother. And I think that's another thing we need to teach our girls too.
But women, but these girls are not having the role models. And it's even younger than 20 years old. I mean, 14-year-old girls are making pregnancy packs so that everybody can get pregnant at the same time.
They think it's a game.
Taking selfies with their pregnant bellies, thinking it's all right and everything like that. Like, I understand. Being sexually active is not a cliche anymore. It is in the generation. It is what it is. But people need to address safe sex. Period.
Instead of saying we don't need to talk about it.
Right. I'm not going to sit here and say, teach abstinence, do this, do that. Yeah, you can teach that. It's going to go probably not a long way. But at the same time, if children are going to be sexually active, let me address it. Teenagers are going to be sexually active.
They're still children.
You need to address same sex. You need to address safe sex. Period.
Yeah.
You can't just sit there and act like you don't know what the hell is happening.
Right, because they're looking at porn on the internet. I ask my kids, I'm like, you looking at porn? And they think it's hilarious, but I'm dead ass serious.
Right. It's like it is what it is. You got to teach them some way.
Because I know you can press a button.
Right. Like you need to teach them some way.
And type in dicks and some dicks are going to pop up.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm realistic and I understand.
So, Jernay brought up a valid point. She says, as women, we don't even know how to build each other when shit gets hard. Women, goodness
that's
gracious.
A big issue.
We have all had the issue of, I don't hang out with her.
She thinks
I
she
don't
cute.
like her. She thinks she cute. She thinks she all that. Blase, 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 blah.
Because she's doing something different.
We can't lift ourselves up. How the hell do we expect Black men to actually approach us and build us up as well? We have to take care of ourselves. Period. You have to look to one another to support each other. And if we can't do that, I don't understand why you think that men are supposed to respect us.
Yeah, we don't respect ourselves.
Right. If we don't respect ourselves, then how the hell are we supposed to see all of our men or our sons grow up and respect women? It's not going to happen.
That is a very valid point. It is a very valid point.
It is not going to happen. Nene said she had a child at 21. They are engineers. Both are doing great. Tap that ZZZ and be a mom.
That's my cousin.
Okay.
She's saying tap that ass.
Oh. Well, she put 3 Z's instead of a ZZ. But I get it.
I think that's what she said.
Tap that ass.
I mean,
beat him.
now the point of beating your kids, I joke about beating my kids, but I mean, you have to curtail your discipline based on the child. Like my oldest daughter, I can say something to her and she gonna bust out crying. Mm-hmm. That younger one, we had to beat that ass because that's what she responded to. But it got to a certain point that she knew what the end result was, so she had to learn how to modify her own behavior. And I think you just can't beat your kids all the time. You have to teach them how to modify their behavior. But sometimes you got to beat their ass, but you got to explain why.
Yes. As an avid psychological major,
what do they say? Do they say don't beat your kids?
No, of course they say don't beat your kids.
Oh,
but I agree with you when it says curtailing your disciplinary actions to the child, because every child can't get beat. And every child ain't gonna listen. You're gonna have that one child that does what they need to do, clean up their room, do their homework and everything like that. And all you gotta do is look at them and they'll know what time it is. That other one, hell to the no. You gotta give them what it is and let them know. Let me tell you something. If I gotta tell you one more time, I'm gonna go across your face. Right. So I get it, but it's like you have to know what your child will react to. You have to know if a child is just trying you or if they really need disciplinary help. So knowing your children, of course, it always helps. But some people don't know their child and they're just
they ain't home.
Their asses. They're just out here.
They don't know their child because they ain't home. They at the club.
Right. They don't know themselves, let alone trying to know their child. Right. So it is what it is. Deidre says, I literally removed myself from a friend group because of that. I'm pretty sure she's talking about supporting women and everything. That crazy part was I was always showing support, but they weren't about reciprocating that. That's because, and I hate to say it, we're in competition. Yeah, we're in competition. We're all about ourselves. Like when it comes to us, if it's not about me, forget it. I could care less about what you're doing. I'm going to get my money, and if you're not getting your money, so what? I'm not going to help you because I'm still trying to help myself. But 2 heads are better than 1.
Exactly.
Y'all. 5 heads are better than 2. You have to uplift each other. It's not saying that you have to go out there and financially support one another or anything like that, especially if you don't have it or anything like that. But to start it off, just say, January, I support you, whatever you're doing.
Right, and encouraging words.
Exactly. Encouraging words go far. And if you would just start with that, maybe you can build a relationship to a point where you two will actually be friends and you will actually support each other. And then it can flow into, supporting them financially or building a business together or whatever it is. But you have to have a starting point. You have to have a starting point. You can't just look at every female as if they're trying to get you, because they're not, you compliment a woman, they be like, oh, thank you. Are you being smart? Are you being sarcastic?
Yeah, why? That's what I'm saying.
Smart? Like, somebody walk up to you, be like, girl, that hairstyle is cute. Thanks.
And you know what? I do that. That regularly with women. If I'm like, oh, I like your shoes, or I like your outfit, I like your hair. And sometimes it's like, oh, thank you. And other times it's like, oh, but I'm gonna still say it because if I feel like it's meant for me to say that to you, I'm gonna still say it. Right. And I'm gonna end with this, ladies. Just because I compliment you does not mean that I'm trying to hit on you. Oh Lord. I'm not trying to do anything with your body. Please. I just see something. Do they really think that? Hell to the I've complimented a woman countless times and they think I'm trying to hit on her. I don't know what aura I give off. Maybe it's just weird. The way I am, but when I compliment a woman, she looks at me and then she be like, oh, I don't go like that. Thank you, but I'm not interested. Interested in what?
Bitch, I was just trying to tell you had nice shoes. Like,
right.
I don't understand
where
I'm going.
Is a busted.
I was just trying to tell you had some gorgeous eyes. That's it.
Yeah, like, why did it take it so far?
It's all right.
Anyway.
It is what it is. But we try to help y'all out with the angry black woman. It is what it is. Just realize that there are background issues that are dealing with the angry black woman facade, if you will. So don't just take it as though we're trying to, retreat from you. We're trying to push you off. Sometimes we just need that time to heal ourselves. And many women don't know how to heal yet. So be patient. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to approach a woman or court a woman, just be patient, because sometimes she's not ready and she needs to heal for herself. And give her that time, because once you give her that time, she will open many, many doors for you. So definitely give her that moment in her life where she just needs to heal. She'll be a better woman for you. Definitely.
Exactly.
Last word, January.
Last words. The theme for the angry black woman is, number one, get some help.
Definitely.
Know yourself.
Great.
And stop jumping from man to man.
Facts. Facts.
That's all I got.
Definitely. She hit it on the nose. Stop running from man to man. Stop hoping that a man will make you feel better about yourself.
Captain Save-A-Ho don't exist.
Build yourself. Support each other. And definitely just be there for one another and everything. And then once you're there for each other, you can be there for a man. Trust and believe.
Kumbaya, my lord. Okay, it's time to go.
I'm Lola Marks.
January Summers.
Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. WTTS Radio, Get Loose Radio. Jiggy J will be back next week. But thank you so much for tuning in to us. And remember, this show is for everybody.
But it is for everybody.
We'll see you next week.
Peace.
You dig?